Hey class, I hope this message finds you well. I know I'm a little late today. My brother's in town. I was hanging out with him today. But the newest craze, of course, I'm sure you've heard of it, is ChatGPT and also, generally speaking, AI, artificial intelligence. And it is coming to many places. And I must say, it's here to stay, right? ChatGPT and other types of there's other ones, but ChatGPT is the best. GPT-3, of course, was prior to ChatGPT or GPT-4, but um, it's this these artificial intelligence, machine learning capabilities have been showing in many cases. And there's actually some legal stuff going on right now. They were running a one of the airlines, I forget. One of the airlines offered uh, someone something, whether it was using a chatbot as part of their uh, with their customer service, and the chatbot offered something to the customer, and then when the customer went and said, "Hey, I was offered this," and the airline said, "No, we can't do that," and so the person sued, and the courts actually went and said, like, "Well, your chatbot offered to you, you got to use it now." So that's one of the things is, and you're seeing this legally, if you use these tools, you have to own the output. And this article is interesting, and it talks about how AI like ChatGPT is being developed for use in a chem lab, and it's called Co-Scientist. And Co-Scientist, it's similar to ChatGPT, but it can do certain things. It can scan a bunch of journal articles to look for certain information. It's, that way it's like super Google in a way, like a super advanced Google. And it can come up with ideas how to synthesize things. And those of you that go on and take organic chemistry, that's what the students find hardest with organic chemistry are the synthesis reactions. So trying to devise how to synthesize something. And this is nice that this tool can start to do this. Although what you study with synthesis and read in books, well, you would read this in books, but not every single, like when you synthesize something, there are a bunch of side reactions, and there are oftentimes a slew of different products, and like in many chemical reactions, we don't really understand it. And a simple one is fire. Okay, so a flame. There is so much going on in flame chemistry, so many side reactions, and it is something that, honestly, to be perfectly honest with you, we don't really understand well. So, and that's funny, like when you study science and how simple things we just don't understand, and one of them is fire, right? I mean, it's incredible, but this is a hurdle that is something that humans can get, but a tool like AI is not going to, is, well, initially, maybe this will be, maybe AI will help us understand fire better. I mean, that's another thing, is that when we start using AI, this could help illuminate many of the questions that we have. So I'm excited about this. Although it's going to change the way we do science. So a lot of the slow tedium is going to be taken out of things. I mean, I can remember going to the library and looking up various things in books, like trying to find out. I mean, like some really. Of course, I still had Google back then. But there are some things that are just really hard to find, and so this is something that could do that. Like, there's an old saying that a day in the library will save you a month in the laboratory. I mean, maybe a few minutes with co-scientist will save you a day in the library, or a month in the laboratory. So it's interesting, and also. I saw a sentence here. I like this one. They are not meant to replace humans. So this doesn't mean like if we start getting these AI tools, it doesn't mean, all right, fire all the chemists, kind of thing. This is just kind of like a calculator. Okay, so we we used to have people, we called them computers, and they would sit in a room and do math all day, and of course, with calculator, like what we call calculators, the electronic machines, those people, of course, we're out of a job, and we lose jobs, right? I mean, we don't have switchboard operators anymore. We don't have typewriter maintenance folks anymore. So because it's outdated technology, and we don't need those jobs anymore. So jobs are changing, and what it means to be a chemist is changing, and you're seeing some of this change, and one of them is the and we're developing now is the use of these AI tools. And this is interesting. So this is another one where we're growing more AI tools in the laboratory. And this one is directly in the laboratory. I talked about a previous video this semester about Play-Doh, the robot, right? So you can see how we're getting rid of the need for many workers, and this is an important thing because well, first of all, we have a labor shortage in general. So labor is going down, and it's getting more and more expensive. Okay, so and what does that mean for us? Well, a lot of the unskilled jobs are going to be replaced by robots and AI. So now I mean, with wait staff and restaurants becoming more and more expensive, we're gonna have, instead of having bus boys, we're gonna have Play-Doh come and take the food and bring it back, right? And maybe you'll have a robot that shoves the plates into a dishwasher, and like, because remember I said before that that was being already looked at in chemistry labs, and so machines that can clean glassware, for instance, and I mean that's great. I hate cleaning glassware. That's not a fun part of the job at all. So humans, what it means to be humans, what it means to work, is going to become much more specialized, and we're going to use our brains more, but we're going to use them in a different way. And the AI is going to like I said before, it's going to get rid of a lot of the tedium. So a lot of that stuff is going to start to go away, and the tool is going to help us that. So I think this is interesting. This is where we're going, and it's like using a language model like and kind of like ChatGPT, and being able to do this and train the AI to do certain tasks. So this is not Skynet. This is not the end of humans. This is just a new tool. So, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see how AI is coming, and how it's being integrated into the laboratory and the workforce in general. So I hope you enjoy the article. Happy Leap Day, right? It's February 29th. It doesn't only happens once every 4 years, so it's revel in it, if you will. Oh, I hope you reveled in it. Also, fellow humans, if you are having any issues, if you're having a hard time having your basic needs being met, if you're having mental health issues, if you're having academic issues, please let me know. I will do what I can to help you out. And I am not an artificial intelligence. I am a biological intelligence. So we are still biological intelligences, and we still are valid and working hard. So hope you enjoy this. Hope you enjoyed the month of February, and tomorrow is March. So, all right, well, aloha for now.